all I know. And in fact, if you have your Meta Film 3 pass, you can watch it on Theta because it's part of the Meta Film 3 festival right now, which is pretty amazing a decade later, that this film remains relevant, and I think it stands the time cinematically. And so if you know the film, then you know that Melissa Leo, Academy Award-winning actress, is the lead in that film. Melissa is amazing to work with. She's extraordinary to work with, in fact, on an indie film with no money. But she's also a take no prisoners kind of person and does not suffer fools at all. So there are two priorities in her life: her son and her art, and that is it. And if you don't align with that in that moment, then you're not going to hear from her. Even if you've done something really intimate and beautiful together that she supported all the way through an Oscar run, which was my film. So yeah, we remained in touch, whatever, but you know, if I don't have something to offer Melissa that has to do with her son or a job in the art, I'm pretty much not going to hear from Melissa, because she knows what her priorities are. And that's where she keeps her focus, and she doesn't waste her time. Well, this morning, I opened my email. I swear, it's been 7 years. I had an email from Melissa Leo this morning, and I almost started to cry. But God, if you know me, you know. Turn around.
Yes, let's go.
She said, I hope that you are fulfilling your potential. I'm thinking about you, and I was talking about the sea the other day and telling people what a fine piece of work that is. That's a decade later that she's talking about a film that we did together. And so I guess what I'm trying to do to say to you and put this in context is not only did it remind me of my path, that I make pretty fucking good films, but not to stray from my path, and not to put other people in front of my own well-being and path. And I share that with you because I think that all of us as artists need to remember this when we want so much to make a better future. The Film 3 movement came out of this decade of pain points of me not being able to make my feature film because of whatever systemic reasons there are. And I know that you know that, and that you know that, and that you know that, and like you know that. I know that we share this moment on why we're here, and we have conviction that Film 3 is a better future for filmmakers because it comes out of our pain points. And that we honestly believe in the ethos that creating a future that puts creators first is the future that we need. That understanding that we don't need these systems and these studios. And so I really believe that Melissa came as an angel this morning in my inbox to remind me of what I do really well, which is make films, and that I was put on this earth to make my next film, which will come out of this Film 3 movement. So I hope in some way that this, me always talking by the seat of my pants and sharing this moment with you, inspires you in some way, that creator-led communities owning their own IP and then going direct to consumer is not just a theory, but we are making it a reality together. So thank you for bringing your pizza in here and listening. I have one quick industry announcement, and then we're going to bring up an exceptional panel people who are making an amazing difference. And we're going to talk about the strike and why the fight that I'm basically talking about goes on. So, Stephen, if you don't, can I get the lights in the back? Just flip the lights on. Is anyone, Stephen's working every side of the room. That's it. No, you had it?